Hi, and welcome back to your MESE lesson. I'm Claire. Now that you understand the concept of answering third conditional questions negatively, let's really practice. Remember to focus on your pronunciation and conversation speed. Please listen first and then answer the question. Let's learn the expression for to spend sufficient time doing something, to take the time to do something. If you hadn't taken the time to get to know Shelley, would you have realized that you went to the same university? Good job. Please repeat. No, if I hadn't taken the time to get to know her, I wouldn't have realized that we went to the same university. Let's learn the expression for to know more about a particular subject than your competitors, to stay ahead of the game. If your team hadn't stayed ahead of the game, would your company have been a success this year? Very nice. Please repeat. No, if my team hadn't stayed ahead of the game, our company wouldn't have been a success this year. If Jeff and Angela hadn't met with that particular banker, would they have been able to secure a loan? Excellent. Please repeat. No, if they hadn't met with that particular banker, they wouldn't have been able to secure a loan. Let's learn the expression for to be the member of a group who has to do an unpleasant job, to draw the short straw. If you and I hadn't drawn the short straw, would we have spent the last 3 hours shredding all those documents? Please repeat. No, if we hadn't drawn the short straw, we wouldn't have spent the last 3 hours shredding all those documents. Let's learn the expression for something large in poor condition, often a car, a hunk of junk. If you hadn't brought this hunk of junk to the mechanic, would you have been able to get it on the expressway? Please repeat. No, if I hadn't brought this hunk of junk to the mechanic, I wouldn't have been able to get it on the expressway. Let's learn the expression for to continually remind someone to do something, to keep after someone. If you hadn't kept after Owen about the money he borrowed, would he have ever paid you back? Good. Please repeat. No, if I hadn't kept after him about the money he borrowed, he wouldn't have ever paid me back. Let's learn the expression for to change your opinion or statement, to change your tune. If Adam hadn't changed his tune at trial, would they have been so lenient with this sentence? Please repeat. No, if he hadn't changed his tune at trial, they wouldn't have been so lenient with his sentence. If you and I hadn't completed our work before the deadline, would the supervisor have allowed us to leave early? Please repeat. No, if we hadn't completed our work before the deadline, the supervisor wouldn't have allowed us to leave early. let's learn the expression for to refresh your knowledge or memory of something, to brush up on something. If you hadn't brushed up on your German, would you have had an easy time communicating to your colleagues in Berlin? Please repeat. No, if I hadn't brushed up on my German, I wouldn't have had an easy time communicating to my colleagues in Berlin. Well done. Please practice with this video until you are able to answer questions fluently. Remember, you can always practice more by using the vocabulary to make your own answers. When you're ready, move on to video C to test your progress. I'm Claire, and I'll see you soon. Good luck!